I'm officially convinced that I'm blackballed on Facebook. He said, "You got woods?" No, I don't got woods. I can get some. Why? What up? You about to pull up with that sack you got?
Oh yeah.
Forgot you had all that tree. Yeah, pull up. You checked this before you brought this home? Yeah, motherfucker right here. God damn. Real recognize real. Real?
Oh yeah.
Not fuck with you. Like that. Amila in the building. What up, Amila? Bean. I've had visions for this group of friends of mine. Years, Bean. Like for years, I've had visions for this group of friends of mine because I've realized that this group of friends that I have, right? They're talented as fuck, first of all. And then second of all, not only are they talented, they have respect around the entire state. Nobody hates these niggas. Nobody wants to kill these niggas. Nobody wants to fight these niggas. Nobody is respect mutually amongst everybody that I mentioned. Me, Five, Arion, Mouse, Mike. Like everybody has a level of respect that can be accepted amongst a lot of people. And there's not a lot of niggas in our city that are like that.
No, there isn't. I can tell.
I've always had people can't. We could bring together people that other people can't. We could do shit that other people can't. So I want these niggas to start taking advantage of the fact that
You can.
you're basically untouchable in the city. You got 5 to 7 niggas that's fully protected by God. First of all, fully protected by God. Bless us all with all my homies that I could say I came up with from the sandbox are still here. Niggas that I was out here doing dirt with and all of that shit, they made it. Al in the building with the likes and the share. What's the deal, Al? Oh, I know. That's why I'm finna bring us together and we really finna take over. True Block in the building. What up, True Block? I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, it's starting to get real disheartening to know that I tune in and I don't get the views that I'm supposed to be getting. Like, no lie, bro. Like, I should be getting way more views than I'm getting. And it ain't even just views. Like, what's going on? Like, why Facebook hating on me, bro?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Huh? We good. Fuck them. They'll never be able to hold us back. They'll never be able to hold us back, baby. Ever. Ever. Literally. Huh? Yep. Bus comes at 10:18. Say less, Greg. We here. Hey, bust down on my wrist. Hey, hey, hey. Couple diamond rings on my fist. Hey, hey. I gotta weigh the pros and cons. I gotta keep on going on. I gotta get my weight up. I gotta stack my paper. Feel I go back to my maker. Okay. I'm reloaded. I feel like Tony Montana. I ain't never been to Montana. Put my head on the mother. That shit switched up on me like a motherfucker. The switch up, I get it is good. Hey. Come on. Come on. Yeah. Whoa. Y'all know I get it, I got it, it's good. Grand Rising family. Oh man. Oh, when I kill him, it's tragic. I make him disappear magic. And they ain't coming back, wreak havoc, static. I got them all shocked. Yeah, I need more props. Yeah, I need more properties, which means, yeah, I need more blocks to get to the hood again. Them young hoodies and hooligans. Hey, and what I represent. I started from the bottom, what I represent. I pray to God and I repent, 'cause I know that I'm heaven sent. But most of them are hell-bent and hell-bound. I write these curses, they ain't spellbound. Hey, how I'm living, I'm so well now. Yeah, I fell down, but I'm back up. I don't need backup. Still came to act up, still came strapped up. Still get whacked if you act tough. Still get whacked if you a black bruh. Hanging around a bunch of crackers. These is for them non-fucking factors. This is for the shit that never add up. Hey, this is all the shit I never had, but now I got it, now I'm well established. I got these rappers' head on my mantle. For all the ones that I beheaded. Now ain't no telling where I'm headed. Look at this video and see that I said it. I wrote it down and you read it. I fucked your bitch off of Reddit. Grand Rising, get the fam. What am I smoking on? Apple fritter. Last little bit of apple fritter I got left. You know I got a great memory. I remember. Yeah, apple fritter's fire. This shit's good as hell. It tastes super good. See that though? I remember that. I typed that in so many times. I remember that. And I be thinking to myself like, oh. East Coast sour diesel's the best sour diesel too, Josh. Oh, yeah. If I get shown something, I'm gonna do it. That's one thing about me. If you show me how to do something, oh, best believe I'm gonna do it. Especially if I like doing it. Do. Y'all want to know what? We're going to start off today with some Battle Royale solos. We're going to start off today with some Battle Royale solos, y'all. J.O. with the like and the share on the stream. What up, J.O.? Triple R. Triple R Demar. Triple R Deshaun. You feel? Here. Everything's fit. Watch me. If I get this logo made, I'm going to get LLC. Register. All electronics we buy. Like I told them, I'm like, look at y'all. What I'm gonna do? Type of real nigga I am. I'm gonna get the logo made. I'm gonna pay for it. I'm gonna get the company LLC. I'm gonna pay for it. But when I get it LLC, this is how real I am. Putting everybody on there.
Real one. Like that.
You're a boss, nigga. You could sign motherfuckers to the label just like I could sign motherfuckers to the label. You could do business with the label like I could do business with the like I want it to be like that.
That's gonna
Like how many companies start like that? Like how many people I know that are talented, you know what I mean? People they know that are talented, they know, you know. And I was like, now we could just recognize real, like, and I really recognize that you're real. I'm gonna bring memory. He said I had an apple cobbler bud that tastes like a Jolly Rancher candy.
Check weapons and gear. You got time before deployment.
Smart idea, huh? Now, nobody feels less than nobody. So therefore, now that you know that you're a boss, you're gonna put in I do. You know what I'm saying? When there's big eyes and little U's, everybody ain't putting in the same amount of effort. When you feel like you're a boss, you're a part of something, and you run something, now, being bosses. That's what I told Ariana, like, we got the triple R house. We pulling up to the gate. We pulling up to the gate, and when we go up to the gate gonna have R on that motherfucker. The gate gonna open up.
Preparation's done.
You at the triple
Time to
R
deploy
estate.
to the
Daily
war
grind.
zone.
What's the deal, Lionel? Like Ariana said, nigga, we don't all need a Rolls Royce. You don't have a Rolls Royce. When you wanna ride the Rolls, ride the Rolls. We gonna have a Lambo. We gonna have all that shit. One of each. We gonna have one of each. You know, man. If you wanna drive a Lambo, you in a Lambo, nigga. We gonna have Suburbans, Cadillac Escalades to ride around in.
That's gas you don't want to breathe.
What up, Brody?
Make your way to the
Jay Nasty in the building with the like and the share. What up, Jay Nasty?
Cash drop is inbound. Intercept and seize the cargo.
You want your own? Rent it. Buy it. We don't own some exotic cars off. It's all gonna be company cars. No new season yet. Season 3 don't come out till the 21st. I mean the 11th, the next one.
Primary objective is to eliminate all enemies.
Oh, yeah.
Solo in the building with the like and the share. What up, Solo?
Done yet.
Swing and a miss.
Loadout drop inbound.
Oh, it's way more
Losing ground. Move it.
in these day times. Technology is way different. gonna make it. It takes darkness to get to the light. Something that I can see. If you got a decent bag behind you, man, listen, you can do whatever you want. Get in front of whoever you want. You can talk to whoever you want. You got the bag to talk to. You got the bag to be around them. Motherfucker can't deny a nigga that's in their face. And ain't in their face on some like, how did you get here type shit. Like, yeah, I'm here because football. Jeffrey in the building. What up, Jeffrey? Appreciate you for the like on the stream, my guy. Want to gift it? Workflow, you know, yes sir. Got to get that bag.
Enemy UAV active.
Yo, Tony in the building. What up, Tom? Black Rebel in the building. What up, Black Rebel? What's the deal with y'all? How y'all feeling?
Requesting recon.
Beginning flyover. UAV is out of fuel. Returning for resupply. Hostile dropping into the area. Gas is down. Marking new safe zone.
I got my coffee today. I'm about to disrespect my toilet. Funny as fuck. That motherfucker definitely a natural laxative for sure.
Requesting recon.
Without a question.
UAV beginning flyover.
Your coffee is my weed in the morning, bro.
UAV is out of fuel. Turning for... You're losing ground. Move it.
What are you doing up here? He's just up there, AFK, just chilling. $40 ball from my boy Tony. Let me get a hashtag Tone in the chat, man. Let me get a hashtag Tone in the chat. My KD would be if I was smoking before gaming. Ha ha ha. Shit, I'd be smoking before and while. He said I gotta do that still. Where's that breakfast wrap you were supposed to post? Yeah, Tone still owes us a wrap.
Enemy UAV active.
He never gave us our wrap. We been waiting on that wrap, huh, Josh? Tone played us. Josh, he played us for the fools that we are, man. What? He said, I mean, I don't want to pat myself on the back, but I once rhymed orange. Is King Kong in this shit yet? Nah, not until the 11th. The Monarch event doesn't happen until next month. They're going to start unrolling everything, though, slowly but surely.
Lose and your fight is over. It's time, soldier. Break up. Get back out there. Gas is inbound. Hostiles dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Oh my gosh, bro.
Less than 25 remain. The enemy won this one.
Bro, he makes no noise. GG's. GG's. On my way. All right, bet it up. Say less. Mikey in the building. What up, Mikey? Yeah, that was GG's. GG's. I was so happy to get buddy that sniped me. I was so happy to snipe him back. Oh, wow, that was so. That's why I had to shoot his body and everything. You see, he stayed watching me the rest of that time. Because he knew. Yeah, nigga, I'm back. You got me. Now I'm back. And I got you. And teabagged your body. He ran right into the bullet, too. All right, let's hop on the island. Cause I'm an island boy. And the man take it, I can keep that gun. Zavarius in the building. What's the deal, Varius? Appreciate you for tapping in, my guy. Join me. Join up. It ain't showing your name. You gotta join up. Mikey.
What's cracking?
Cuz, keep it all the way 100. Anthony Edwards plays the outside of Ja and gives him that lane, does he not?
He went for the steal.
He made a spectacular play on the other end. 3.
And my mama, he just a young nigga. He young.
Tie the
That's all.
game. He was supposed to.
Watch film on that and probably never do that shit again in his career.
Yeah, because now he going to know to play the inside. Don't get that nigga that lane. Make him shoot that jumper and force overtime.
Yeah, force him into a jump shot for sure.
Get in front of that man. He played the outside of him, try to get that steal. Ja drive straight to the lane. Hey.
And you know what else he probably thought too?
What?
He like, I don't want him to, which would be stupid anyway because he would have ran away from the basket. But he probably thought he had help, you know, like, oh, they got me. I'm going to go for the steal, and they got me type shit. It's stupid, though, because, nigga, it's a tie game. It ain't like you're losing right now. You don't need the.
Yeah, he didn't need that steal, bro. He didn't need it.
But
if he would have just played if he would have literally just been on the inside of Ja, standing by that 3-point line on the inside of Ja, when they inbounded the ball, force him towards that half-court line, bro. Push that nigga. You're way bigger than Ja. That's why they put you on him to stick defense. When they get the passing that ball in, put some body on that man. You trying to steal the rock.
Facts.
Knowing this nigga's way faster than you, first of all. Soon as Ja got the rock, he was out of there. Pew!
Pew! My mama, he got the fuck out of there.
And then he's so athletic, I don't even need to get to the rack till late, bro.
My mama,
he's so athletic.
And I'm going to the side with
I'm taking off. He took off. Hey, laid to the side of Vanderbilt, like, man, watch out. Left hand.
And hey, look, he had just did it to that nigga like 3 plays before that.
Why he dunk on Beasley like that though, cuz?
Cause that shit was nasty.
Oh my God, bro.
The nigga been trying that too. That was he missed that on. I think he tried to do that shit on like K Love or somebody and missed it.
Cause he laid on that man.
That time.
Sideways. That nigga was sideways in the air, hit him with the forearm.
Stop, Papa, stop. Come on.
Cuz he hit him with the forearm. Hey, lay back on him. Ah!
Oops, sorry, Papa. Put your leg down. Stop.
Eric Spoelstra was like, man, I swore that game was going to overtime. He's like, but I should have known better though.
He said Spoelstra said that?
Yeah, Spoelstra said that. Man, I swore it was going to overtime. It was supposed to.
Yeah, it was. I thought it was. When Edwards hit that 3, I thought it was. I'm like, this shit finna go to OT.
He does that amazing shit and then comes down to do some rookie shit.
Like, get the fuck out of here.
Man, your young rookie ass, you're good as hell, but you make dumb mistakes, bro, because you're young.
And my mama. And then D-Lo, he disappeared in moments.
Yep.
I don't know what the fuck D-Lo. That's why D-Lo don't get the respect he deserves because he's too inconsistent. The nigga be looking like one of the best players in the league, nigga.
And then it just drop off. Bro, them niggas wasn't supposed to, bro, they had a 12-point, they did it again. Choke artists.
My mama.
Y'all had 12-point lead with like 3-4 minutes left, bro.
Bro, they lost me my money, bro. My parlay, bro. My 700 off my 40 when they lost them 2 20-point leads in the same game.
Like, bro, how do you lose two 20-point leads?
I had it in my head like they're losing this game no matter what they do.
Fight a real enemy.
I had
even if it went to overtime, I think they would have got beat by 10.
Bro, that's because that nigga Bain was balling, bro.
Who?
That nigga Desmond Bain?
Cause you see how he was just taking the ball from Cat Gun and beating this shit?
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, snatching that motherfucker out of his hand. Like, give me that shit, nigga. I'm like so stocky motherfucker, man.
Yeah, Desmond Bain was on that. Oh God.
So he got a real torch.
Real torch. That nigga Brooks, Dylan Brooks wasn't on shit.
My mama, he be missing. That nigga be missing like a motherfucker. You got a top with it?
keys? All right.
You got people on you or you good?
No, I killed him up.
We can do it, right?
Yeah.
UAV active.
We got heats. We have the heats.
We have the heat.
What you trying to see if that motherfucking machine give you the whoop?
It don't got it.
You don't got it.
But I'm still finna use this shit just cause. Get a precision
Meech in the building. What's the deal, baby? Grand Rising to you, King. Oop Nation in the building. If y'all ain't follow my boy Oop Nation yet, man, make sure y'all head over to Oop page, man. Give Oop a follow, man. Show Oop some love.
Enemy UAV active.
I'm on that chopper. They on that over there. I don't know what they on. They was just swooped down on some niggas.
Enemy
Oh, they up
UAV
there on the
active.
roof.
Target area is marked. You're cleared hot.
Got your request. Cluster strike is active.
What's good, twin? Man, you know I'm blessed, Oop. You already know.
Can
You caught them
follow me?
niggas jumping down?
No, he's inside the showers. I killed his man, but his man was running up. He started shooting me. Oh, he's man. Good shit.
On this bumper. Ooh.
Oh my god, bro.
Twin, what's the deal? Adam, what's the deal? What's up? Where that's at? In the hall?
That weak ass jump shit. He's in a fucking cafeteria. He ran in that back. He ain't got nowhere to go. Yep. Smoke that nigga. Playing up. But he ain't gonna try to do the jump on you though. That nigga ran and jumped, did that weak ass jump shit. That shit is weak, man.
He said, Twin, you be cheating with that OTS. Hey, that OTS, bro. It's really, bro, it hits. It's really the movement you have with the OTS, bro. I be breaking the fuck out of niggas with the OTS, bro.
If you hit your shots with that motherfucker, they're dead though, for sure.
Not only if you hit your shot, bro, you can move. Like, literally, really be swerving on shit. Watch out, bitch. Brrr. You see how I jumped in that room on him? Like, nigga, that movement, bro, you don't got that with every SMG.
Oh, that's what you got? You got the OTS out now?
Yeah, with the AMAX.
Took it back, huh?
Man, that motherfucking AMAX still smacking shit. Like
Sure,
a
just
truck.
Like
Talking about you be cheating with that OTS. Man, I just randomly wanted to bring that bitch out. He said, has the new season landed yet? I know it's today. So I think they're unrolling it today. All the way up until the 11th. So, like, I guess certain things will start to change and happen in the map. The big map, though.
Yeah.
Probably playlist and shit like that. Probably, like, exclusive content. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But other than that, the actual event happens on May 11th.
Also, they will be adding shit, though.
Yeah, so they're starting to, the season 3 rollout starts today. So they're gonna be basically doing it. It's basically like a little countdown.
You heard?
Huh?
When is the battle pass and all that shit thing?
It's May 11th.
Check weapons in gear. You've got time before deployment.
So that's when the official when the official season starts. Yo.
Enemy soldiers nearby.
Bro, the skins in this new battle pass are so fire.
It's
Come on,
crazy how they kept this shit separate from all the Call of Duty games they've been coming out with and keeping them all together in a way.
So Verdansk is coming back for a limited time in 2023.
Damn, they gonna have they already pointed it out that far?
Yeah, so they're bringing it back out. So after they bring out Warzone 2.0, the new Warzone on a Modern Warfare 2. Once they bring that out, they're gonna bring out Verdansk as like a limited time mode.
They're bringing out Modern Warfare 2?
Yeah, this year.
Ah, shit. Ah, shit.
So we're finna get a Warzone 2, which is it's gonna be a whole new game, like a whole new Warzone.
That's just about to be hard.
Said apply for a new job today and got called in for an interview within 3 hours. Turn up. But hell yeah, so we getting a Warzone 2.0.
Man, they know exactly what not to do, so the game should be 10 to 100 times better.
That shit should be 10 to 100 times better for sure. Joe Fry is in the building. What's the deal, baby? He said in the ass with a hot poker. God damn. You don't know, not fuck Caldera like that. Don't do it like that. Damn. That's torture. I really hate Melee. With a passion. And it be the bottest motherfuckers. It be the bottest motherfuckers that use it.
Yeah, kill your man though, bitch.
And I'm back. Microsoft is working. Oh yeah, Microsoft definitely working. That's why I'm excited to see this new Warzone. Jump off and break his legs?
Supply box located. Move to secure.
Nigga just landed up top by the other bicycle.
They gonna need to.
Downstairs?
I didn't have to press him like that, Nico. Why you gotta be so aggressive?
Oh, damn! See, shit like that. Like, let me look at.
Why you gotta be so aggressive, Nico? God, leave, bro. Chill.
Like, runs and he didn't even slide, but he slid across the fucking screen. He was moving so damn fast.
Said about time someone took over and actually did something good with this damn game. Oh yeah, most definitely a fact.
Oh, Microsoft is making it?
You know what they bought Activision. But
Microsoft did?
The thing is I don't think this one's made by Activision. I think it's made by Treyarch. Treese in the building. What's the deal, T?
It was made by Treyarch. It was a collaboration.
No, so Black Ops is Treyarch. Like,
oh yeah, the different actual Call of Duty games were made by different people.
Yeah, so Modern Warfare was
that's
always
why Modern Warfare is always
Activision.
better. It was used to be Activision. Yeah, that's why it was always better.
Let me see.
Modern Warfare has always been better than Black Ops. Some people like Black Ops better, but
what up with it?
Like the better game is Modern Warfare, no questions.
So they said Warzone 2 will reveal groundbreaking innovations this year in the IGN. Call of Duty Warzone 2 announcement later this year.
My boy CL scared of me. Supposed to be playing the game. I don't think you want no smoke with the big dog.
Activision.
You playing Chris and shit online for money and be streaming that shit too.
So they said Activision has now officially confirmed that a sequel to its massively popular free-to-play battle royale Call of Duty Warzone is on its way. During an earnings presentation for Q1 of 2022, the company revealed that it'll be officially announcing Warzone 2 later this year. So it's gonna be made by Activision. See, but what I'm thinking is why they're making a Warzone 2 is because Warzone was not made for the next gen consoles. You know what I'm saying? It was made for PS4, Xbox. You know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't made for the new one. So I feel like Warzone 2 is going to be made for the next gen.
A part of it, yeah. Yeah.
You're going to still be able to play it on an older gen, but it's going to be made like dope shit's going to be made for the next gen. It's a happy hump day. I'm in a shit mood, but I'll be
listen,
all right. Man, turn up, T. Go hit
listen.
you some weed or something. Go outside, breathe you some air, find something to be grateful
I won't
for.
be surprised if they made it for the new circle, like you said, but they still allow the niggas on P4 to play that.
Like they're like Fortnite, for example. They got
like-
shit
no,
you can
just like
only
I
do
wear
on the
it,
next gen.
I know, but you'll still be, won't you still be in the lobbies with the P4 motherfuckers? still
Yeah,
on?
just like now with P5, it's gonna
that's
be
what I'm
cross
saying.
compatibility.
Okay.
Let's go prison. Next gen, you mean current gen? Yeah, current gen. Next gen for the motherfuckers that don't got current gen.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
You gonna really try to come res this nigga? Now look at you, 2 peas in a pod. Look at these 2 dummies. Mike, where you at? I'm looking at these, hurry up. I'm looking at these 2 dummies in here, man. You get to come, I'm gonna let you come kill these niggas. No, stay in here, you ain't going nowhere. Come on, Mike, hurry up, come to me, cuz. I'm finna spray
What?
paint these niggas.
What they, hurry up,
Hurry up, cuz.
Are you downstairs?
Look how I got these niggas. No, I'm in a cell, come here. Hurry up.
I had to kill me, nigga, on the way. Oh, nigga, right here.
Mike, come here.
How you had to?
Come here, come
how
here.
you
Look,
had
look,
to-
look, look, look.
You ain't getting up, nigga. You ain't getting up. You ain't getting. You thought you was gonna get up. Nigga, you ain't getting up.
Oh,
You
shit.
ain't got the heat.
I'm janky as fuck, cuz. Come
Papa,
on, let's
get your
go get
ass in here.
these. Let's go get
Get in
these.
here, Papa. Oh, they're here. They're here.
Come on.
I just heard somebody laugh.
Oh,
Enemy
shit.
soldier nearby.
I had both of their stupid ass down in that bitch just laying there looking stupid as fuck. Got they dumb ass wiped out. Mike, come kill these niggas, man. These the bitch ass niggas that was trying to get you last week.
Yeah.
Clip that, clip that. Exclamation point, clip.
Stupid ass nigga. I got real aim. What is wrong with you? I don't put a do the finish on your dumb
Yeah,
ass.
finish this stupid ass.
Yeah. Get your dumb ass on.
Somebody clip
Oh,
it.
nigga in the tower,
Exclamation
nigga in the
point,
tower.
clip.
Nigga in the tower. Throwing it back here.
And if y'all don't clip it, it's at the 58. It's at the 50. Oh, what the fuck? I think it was just glitching across my screen, cuz.
Enemy soldier nearby. Hit.
Oh, we got UAV money. Drop that money.
This is right on your tail.
Papa's nobody's here.
Allied UAV
Yeah, let's get
overhead.
on them over there.
Hunt them
Yeah.
down.
Oh, mama.
No space. Yeah, no space.
Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Fire left. Keep your eyes peeled.
Upstairs.
Upstairs? Oh, I'm playing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm here.
Here you go.
Downstairs. Ooh, right here, Mike, right here. I tipped him up. He's not broke though. I got him down in one plate. Probably played it up by now though. He said that OTS skin lit. I swear to God, this shit's so sexy.
You to the front line. Go get them.
Oh shit!
What?
Gas is closing in. Reload to the safe zone.
Where, Mike? Where is he? Is he down there with you?
Enemy UAV
Oh, right here.
active.
Oh, shit. Yep.
Hello. I be doing niggas so janky, cuz.
This shit. He locked onto me, his bitch ass. That's
Yeah,
pretty good.
it got distracted.
Somebody else running up?
That was me up
Or
going
is
up
that
the
you?
stairs. And where my motherfucking stems and shit? I'll just
Where that bounty at?
Bounty target
Oh,
is
yeah?
up. Take them down.
they probably on their loadout over here.
Uh-huh. Somebody sniping over there, be smooth?
I gotta hit my load to get my shit back.
Oh, yeah,
They're on top of nowhere, on
I
top
see it.
floor, top floor. Oh shit, I went right into it. See anybody up there? I'm in just one.
Target is down. Marvelous.
That's the other one right here.
Oh, I was finna say, cuz it's one shot to the point they didn't even give you that kill.
I got you.
He said them control freaks got you going crazy. They're not even control freaks. That's the crazy thing about it. They're just standard analogs. Josh. He said clipped you saying hello. Funny as hell. They're not even control freaks, Josh. That's the crazy part about it. They're just regular analogs, but they're brand new though. Well, I'm getting all the control and grip that I normally get.
Gas is right on your tail.
Somebody just dropped on the roof.
How many times do I gotta kill you, my boy?
Somebody's below us?
Yep, I hear him. He's right here. Oh shit!
Victory is within reach.
Bitch!
Oh, you had went down there?
Yeah, fuck them boys up.
Right, okay. I'm
Contract
like,
confirmed. Let's get
I
the
thought you shot them niggas from the top.
No, I jumped
supply
down there.
box located.
It
Move to
was two
secure.
of them down there. One tried to pull up on me with a pistol. Fucked him up too. Sheesh! I know, right, Josh? I think somebody's in here, Mike.
Where?
In here with me.
Where you at? Right there.
It is.
Nah, son. Come
Gas
on, what?
is inbound. Safe
There's a
zone.
nigga outside, you got him? I was about to fuck him up, too. Where's his man in there?
I don't know why your man would send you off like that.
Allied UAV overhead.
Yes, sir.
Hunt them down.
Buy station identified.
Got a UAV in my pocket. Here, do something with this.
Allied precision airstrike incoming. Be aware.
Jay coming through with the 50-star donation. Stars for always having a hoodie on. Haha. Yes, sir. I keep the hoodie on, baby. When I got the hoodie on, I'm locked in. I'm in a different bag.
Prices are back to normal. UAV overhead. Hunt them down. Only 5 remain. Finish this once and for all. Allied precision airstrike incoming. Be aware. You're losing ground. Move it.
Good fucking move. Good fucking move, you stem popper.
Who was you out with?
Good fucking move. I was upstairs, top floor, prison. Said, man, quit doing them like that. I gotta chill, I know. I gotta chill. Yo,
Hey,
Jay
there's
with the
a
love on the stream,
frustrated-
man. Appreciate you, Jay.
Some other shit over there at that bio is over now.
That was definitely a nice gunfight, for sure, for sure. But it's because I should have been pressed him. I just took my time pressing him. I gave him time to pop stem and all of that shit. But don't worry, I'll be back. I'll be back.
Allied UAV overhead. Hunt them down.
I got too much pride and ego to let go.
Available.
I'll be
your
back.
actions count. Gas is inbound. Marking new safe zone.
Oh, he got his little boyfriend back. Good down, Mike. Shots good on Creo.
Enemy UAV active.
Say that other nigga for me.
He's in there to the left. No, he went downstairs.
Save him for me! Save him for me!
Don't go crazy, man. Fuck it.
I
chipped
want
his
him.
dumbass through the wall.
Mike, I wanted him. He the nigga that
Dude
killed
on the
me.
ground right there.
I ain't got no place. Let me get some plates.
Niggas too,
Bro, them bitches
Oh,
is
they ain't
empty.
got no place in them.
Obviously. I'm good. I got 7.
Alright, bet.
Yeah, that was a nice gunfight, but I'm back. I got too much pride to let go. Boss in my.
The rest of them niggas is at bio and shit, like over that
Come
way.
on, it's us beat them. 2v2. Wait right here. Come back. Let's get UAV.
Let's head for the safe zone. Copy cash drop.
All right, right here. Game time.
Taking fire.
Game time. Where you crawling? 19! 19 piece!
You had a 19?
19!
Oh, shit. I wasn't even looking at the damn,
19!
That's because we kept catching 2 niggas at a time and we're smoking them niggas.
That was supposed to be a 20 piece. If I would have killed dude that first time when I died to him, I'd have had 20.
So.
Go crazy then, young man. Yeah. 19 piece. GG's in the chat. 19 piece, man.
Ooh, did you shit? Ooh, he did. I gotta change this nigga.
GG's in the chat.
That shit smells horrible.
That was a 19 piece right there, man. That was supposed to be my dub. It's like 19 has been my cap. Like, I haven't been able to crack 19, bro. Like, this shit's weird. And every time I get 19, it's a win. Like, I get 19, it's a dub.
Yeah.
Shit lame. Let me get a 20 piece one time for the stream. I always do crazy shit off the stream. 24 kills and shit. Said, man, 19, you need to drop 20. You hit 19. So many 19s, True Block. Golly, bro. Like, why am I capped out at 19, my nigga? Mikey, as you can see, when we catch lobbies like that, you can just dip off, cuz.
I see that now.
See, I was catching a couple niggas at the same time. Brrr, hey, Max, get your bitch ass out of here.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm in my bag. I'm telling y'all. I'm in a different bag.
Stop, son. You got too much shit.
I'm in a
to be
different
doing
bag.
all that.
I gotta drop a 20 bomb. Today. That 19 just turned me up. I gotta hit a 20 bomb today.
Ooh, shit. Put them. Stop, dude.
Gotta hit a 20 bomb today. I was 19 for y'all though. Peter in the building with the like on the stream. What up, Peter?
Yeah.
Said when that update go live, I expect to see my boys on Caldera. Oh, you know I'm big Caldera. You already know I'm gonna be on that bitch when the new season go live. Come on, gang. But y'all ain't seeing what I'm going crazy with though. A-Max, OTS 9 on the rebirth is, I'm talking about a complete machine. Complete machine. He said, let me get the cheats for them bot lobbies. Hey, I got you, Josh. I got you. For real. I got you. And what's crazy about it, you'll get even bodier lobbies than me. Mikey. Big 19 piece, buddy.
This shit stinks. Yeah, go crazy. I was there to witness.
I'm telling y'all, look, What I start working on getting better at is, you know what I'm saying, is doing all this moving, but still keeping track of a motherfucker. You feel me? Like, it's one thing to do some crazy ass movement, but then not have your aim on point when it's time to engage in the fight. After you done fuck the camera up, you gotta be ready to fuck them up. You feel me?
Sure.
There was a lot of times where I'll slide past a nigga, turn around and be shooting the wall or shooting the floor, or hit him a couple times, but my shots ain't on, bro. I had to work on the movement plus the aim, nigga, and bro, I've been fucking niggas up. I've been under the, oh, he's hacking app. got the homies and I'm hacking.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
My mama.
All targets in the AO. You go down now, the operation's over.
Yeah, you can't put me back on, Papa.
Reinforcements are on the way.
And that's another thing, Mike.
What?
Keeping your dot in the middle of the screen, cuz.
Even that white dot?
Yeah, you know how we got a habit of just like running, looking at the ground because you can see straight more? Nah, bro, you gotta keep that motherfucker. Cause you're ready for whatever.
Yeah.
You're ready for any fight. 9 times out of 10, a nigga that you're running into is doing the same shit, looking at the ground.
Come on, Papa. Go through, bring your ass.
Enemy soldier near.
There's no way I'll lose that fight. He said, keeping your crosshairs chest and above. I think when you learn that, your gameplay get better automatically. Because I had same problem. I could break a camera, but I always would be shooting the wall on the ground. Yeah, because when you came into that fight, your crosshairs were never level. You know what I'm saying?
We're in the safe zone. Hit.
Enemy UAV.
Good fucking drop shot, bitch.
Alright.
Drop shot. He was dead as hell.
Lost that one, but we'll come back strong.
Benny my Bauer Charver in the building. What's the deal? My boy Charver. So yeah, bro, like the moment I started actually paying attention to where my dot was on the screen, like literally paying attention to it, cause like you could lose it. It'd be bright. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit disappear on the screen sometimes to where you don't see it. But like if you really pay attention to where that's at, a mass majority of the time, if you keep it in the center of your screen, like no matter where you're at, and I mean centered, like if you're coming through a doorway, it's centered. If you're coming up a stairway, it's centered. Like, so just in case somebody does come right there, you're ready. Like all you gotta do is aim and shoot that motherfucker. You ain't gotta lift up your gun. You don't gotta do none of that shit. You just aim and shoot. Bro, that shit, you're gonna win a mass majority of the gunfights. And I start practicing that shit, and Twin and vouch for y'all, cause he started noticing it. I was practicing the fuck out that shit, bro, to make that shit a habit.
Hey, about that.
You want reticle placement to be very, very second nature. You don't even want to think about doing that shit. You want that shit to do. You just automatically do it when you're running around the map. It's a little bit harder on Caldera because there's so many areas. You know what I'm saying? Like, you really can't center it. Like, bro, like, nigga, there's so many places people could be on a big map.
Mm-hmm.
He said he's in the building. Set them tables, my Charver. We hungry. Was good, my Mush 89ers inbound. Yes, sir. 89ers inbound. You know it. What's up, Benny? Appreciate you for the like and the share, my guy. We here, most definitely.
Oh, yeah.
Grand Rising, my boy. Mike, practice what I'm telling you and
What?
watch the difference.
Enemy dropping into the AO. Check your gear and weapons.
Literally, just practice what I'm telling you. Practice keeping your gun from aiming at the ground. You're not gonna be complaining about losing gunfights. I promise you. You wanna know why? Because when you first start shooting a nigga, it's in the chest, not the legs. You feel me? The next thing from the chest up is the head. So you go from hitting a nigga in the chest to in his head. Niggas is dying fast as hell.
So,
Hey, that was a nice.
I know it wasn't, bro. My bad. I ain't mean to shoot you in the back. I should have been a gentleman and shot you in your face.
Allow me to wait.
Oh, yeah, we in one of them lobbies. Mike.
oh yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Preparation.
What do you say? How's life treating you, bro? I hope life's blessed. Man, life is always blessed, Benny. Life is always blessed, baby. Even when things don't seem like they are, man, life is always blessed. There's always something to be revealed. You know what I'm saying? Even when times are dark, man, there's always light. You hear me? One don't exist without the other. So if you're going through a dark time, then you're on your way to something, some type of light. You feel me? That's how I look at life, man.
Resurgence.
We back at Prizzo, cuz.
Alright, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, Prizzo be cracking.
You going through the front door.
Alright, Diamatti drop again. I'm coming with you. Oh, I gotta land on the top. But I'm coming down.
Will return them to combat quicker. Enemy soldiers nearby. Primary objective is to eliminate all.
I think I ran them niggas off.
attack.
Here's somebody. Oh, is that you? Oh, here you go, right here.
Enemy
Good.
UAV active.
You wanna...
Enemy UAV active.
He's one shot, Mike. One shot. Literally one. He's running to the towards the front door. He probably took right. Yup. I knew it. I knew it. That's exactly why I said he probably took right. And that's another thing, right? That's another thing that I started doing that I wasn't doing. Is thinking about what the fuck is this person gonna do? Like, what would I do if I was in that situation type shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes we be like, man, how the fuck he dip off like that? They don't really be dipping off. They'll duck off. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you would be running, chasing a motherfucker and lose a motherfucker because you trying to figure out where they ran to instead of thinking about what you would do. I wouldn't keep running out. Duck off on their ass. Yo. All right. Just let me know when you load it back up. If they do, I'm finna grab one. They got Ken and Ryu too? Chun Lee. With the blue? Let me know. Let me know when you load back up. He said, I feel like you got to know what you fighting too, G, because finessing a sweat is hard sometimes. Bro, you'll know a sweat. This is the thing. When you approach a fight with somebody in this shit, right? You know by a nigga's movement, how he's moving around, who's who. When I come in the game? Nah. Hold on, I'm finna see if my shit got an update. Yeah, I'm still here. Also, there's an update for real, for real. Yeah. Slow. Man, nigga, I need one too. Shit, my shit's fucked up. Oh, see, that's the update for today. So now they're about to start rolling out season 3. See? Yeah. Now they're finna start rolling out season. All right, bet. I'm finna update my shit right now. Oh yeah. All right. Yep. Look, it started an update. My shit updating, y'all. He said you break his camera, he break your camera. Now y'all both bunny hopping and shooting. Yeah, now what that boils down to, True Block, is who got the better shot, my nigga. Who got the better aim? Who got them first shots off? Who hit them? That exchange is heated. I love them exchanges, bro. Like, that shit makes you so much better to where when you run into a regular Timmy, nigga, you're wiping him down. Because he's not ready for none of that shit. You slide past him, ho, 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 and get the bunny hopping and shit. Motherfuckers don't be ready, bro. I done walked all the way around the house looking for this water, and it was right behind me. What mode am I playing? Rebirth. No, I normally play Caldera, but I've been playing a lot of Rebirth lately. A lot of Rebirth.
Look at yourself, worrying about music licensing. What you need is an artless subscription. Will my video get a copyright claim? Nope. Can I use the music in all my YouTube channels?
Yo! Yeah, I am not a human being, no. This is not what you're seeing, though. Y'all niggas probably seeing ghosts. Cause just when you thought you caught me, you ain't close. Better watch how you approach us. Vultures. No, they keep the fucking toaster. Roast ya. Living like Costa Nostra. Oster. Nigga going Super Saiyan Ultra. Nigga Super Saiyan with the Goku. Glock, 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 block, glock, 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 glock. He said, okay, I'll give you 20 stars a kill your next game. Yeah, rebirth my mode too. Oh yeah, don't worry about it. My guy, King Fly in the middle. What up, King Fly? My guy. Hey. Now they wanna ride my wave. Tell that hoe, get the fuck out my face. Hey, probably Elon Musk out of space. I ain't got a room or the space. Hey. Sicker than your average nigga. See, but with y'all, I got this shit that accelerates the update. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter how many gigs it is. I turn this accelerator on, that motherfucker update fast as hell. Yeah, this shit's really getting everybody ready. This shit's really getting everybody ready for season 3. So this is the official like update. So like the update for season 3 probably is not gonna be that big. So I think there's gonna be some updates in Caldera, matter of fact. Call of Duty Warzone Season 3 patch notes are almost as big as Godzilla and King Kong. Raven Software has released the patch notes for Season 3's update in Call of Duty Warzone ahead of its release today at 11 Central Standard Time. So it's released. So we got modes, new Caldera Iron Trials. The fan favorite mode, Iron Trials, is back this time on Caldera. Here's a recap of the Iron Trials experience, blah, 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 blah. Plunder adjustments, increase in carrying limit, rebirth adjustments. Players no longer spawn with Handgun Charlie. Yes! No more Diamante drops, baby. No more Diamante drops. Congratulations, Call of Duty. You just won my heart back. You just won my heart back, Call of Duty. Thank you, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, my God, y'all. No more Diamante drops, y'all. Yeah, new Gulag and new POI. Diamante drops are over. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. So players no longer respond with Handgun Charlie as a starting weapon. That's huge, low-key. New trailer if you load up Vanguard. So maps, new Gulag, hold. There's a new Gulag. A roughly symmetrical arena is based in the belly of a ship moored just off the coast of Caldera with identical hallways on the perimeter of an otherwise open space. New location, dig site. Location between mine and the ruins. Dig site provides operators the opportunity to rummage through abandoned excavation equipment, tents, and massive skeletons for supply boxes and other items. New skybox, a dark storm approaches. Updated locations, the peak. New constructs. Bro, I got a big ass update. Oh, the battle pass is on there? Bro, the battle pass and everything is out, y'all. Hey, no more Diamante drops, Mikey. No more Diamante drops. Yeah, you know I'm gonna have that out already. Hey, Mikey, no more Diamante drops, nigga. Yeah, I'm reading it right now. It says no more, it's not drop, no more Diamante hand drops. So they said Peak has new constructs, supply boxes, contracts, ascenders, and a fresh coat of paint. Runway has new barracks, hangars, and other structural additions. The Lagoon has new sandbar paths and cover. So private matches, added Rebirth Resurgence solos. Also, we could do customs, nigga, with the solos. Yeah. We could do the private matches with the solos. It's cracking. Latoy in the building. What up, Latoy? So they added Rebirth Iron Trails. They added support for new Rebirth Island features, comms, towers, and weapon trade stations in some modes. XP token, you can use them in your in private matches too. So new features in gameplay. So there's a sabotage contract. Players will be given a vehicle target somewhere on the map. Destruction of the target will be rewarded with an armored truck deployment via plane. Be warned, this armored truck can just as easily become someone else's. So they got high value loot zones in this season. These zones are represented on the attack map by a very appropriate $sign and will provide the best looting opportunities. These zones will be complemented by Rebirth supply boxes that will provide recurring loot opportunities. Ooh, so there's going to be zones where you could drop where you know for a fact it's good heats over there. Them bitches finna be hot as fuck. Yeah, there's going to be certain spots marked on a map with money signs where they say it's high value loot zones. So with season 1, we introduced public events like cash drops during infield to draw players towards new loot locations. We have been happy with the results of these honeypot opportunities, but we want to take it a step further, starting with Operation Monarch. We will be introducing high value loot zones to provide new fruitful opportunities for players willing to take the risk. That's dope. So gas mask. Gas mask will no longer interrupt a falling player, thus allowing them to still be able to pull the parachute when falling to preserve their life. And it won't play animation when player is ADS and affected by the gas from Nebula V rounds. So the gas mask remains a continued focus for our quality of life efforts. It plays an important role both in gameplay and in visceral Call of Duty feeling. But we felt that we have seen one too many videos of players jumping from high heights into the gas and the game incorrectly prioritizing the gas mask animation over the parachute. And we all know how that scenario ends. Broken constituents. Hey, Call of Duty is trying to come back. This shit's finna be lit. So most wanted contract, time reduction via the following. Eliminating opponents reduces the timer by 20 seconds. Opening supply boxes reduces the timer by 5 seconds. We want this to be a contract that both promotes and rewards aggressive play. So that must be for Rebirth. Players can no longer use the TAC map to ping an enemy most wanted target directly. Wow. So you can't pull your big map up and ping a most wanted no more. It does. Yeah, Warzone say Apex and Fortnite not finna keep passing us up. Yeah, they on some shit with these live events and shit, bro. They're getting it busting. So speed increased the attack map refresh rate. So they increased the speed on how fast the bounty moving refreshes. So you know how it'd be taking long, like you might be in an area and it take forever for the bounty to finally pop up where they're at. Yeah, so now they sped up the time on that. This is especially noticeable when a target is in a vehicle to better inform players that a vehicle chase may be required. So deployable buy stations, when a player pings a deployable buy station, there will now be dedicated audio narration to better inform squad mates of players' intentions. Redeploy position improvements. Players who redeploy via Gulag victory or are bought back will now spawn in close proximity to their squad or loadout. Thank you, Call of Duty! Don't spawn me across the map from where my teammates and my loadout's at. Thank you, Call of Duty! Damn, Call of Duty, y'all are finally listening. He said, so it sounds to me that the people making the changes this time have actually listened to us. Look, I just said that and played the game themselves finally. Man, that's crazy. I just said that, Adam. So Caldera adjustments. Loot that spawns across Caldera has been adjusted. So added perks. There's battle hardened, engineer, high alert, restock, tempered, quick fix, scavenger, point man is plunder exclusive. Yeah, we can put scavenger on there now. So TrueBlock said, finally, please don't spawn me at airfields when a guy's fighting at peak. Thank you. Facts. So now notes, only one of each perk can be equipped at one time. So only one of each perk can be equipped at any one time. So lootable perks can be pinged to communicate to your squad. Lootable perks are additive to loadout perks. All perks are unequipped on death, but not. Oh, shit. So perks are finna pop out of the chest now. Yeah. So perks are finna pop out of a box. So you're going to have one perk that you can equip, and then there's going to be perks that you could pick up. Wait, we want to further increase the value and rewards of looting during the mid-game. It's important for both pacing and movement in Battle Royale that there are always new rewards to be found for players who rotate through locations for greater loot advantages. And our first step on this path is to bring single perks into loot. From our internal testing, this change has brought a wealth of new player stories, and we will continue to roll out additional perks in this manner as we review player feedback and data on how it improves the pacing and experience of Battle Royale. These lootable perks will launch first in Caldera and then in Rebirth Island at a later date. They're about to have lootable perks, so I guess you're going to be able to have your perks and have an extra perk. Whatever you pick up, so you might get a scavenger, you might get anything. That shit's dope, nigga. This is all foreign to me. LOL, I'm embarrassed. Well, tune in. As long as you tune in, you're going to start to learn. This shit about to be fire when it starts. I think it starts today. I just don't think Godzilla and them coming to the game until May 11th. The Battle Pass and everything launched today. Mikey got the Battle Pass already. All right, so Rebirth Island adjustments, y'all. Spawn adjustments. Spawn protection improvement. They removed the damage reduction scaling system that was based on ground distance. System is based if a player is near the ground or an opponent. Players who have shield icon will only take a flat 25% of damage received. Spawn protection will no longer reduce gas circle damage. While spawn protection plays an important role in any multi-life game mode, we felt it needed some extra refinement to make sure it cannot be exploited by players. We will continue to monitor player behavior in this area and make further changes throughout the season if required. Weapon trade station adjustments. Reduce specialist token drop rate. Damn! Oh, I ain't look at it. Damn, my shit's only at 39%. All right. Said, I'll stay tuned. Say less. She said, I'll stay tuned. I'm about to get on this shit. Get my money's worth out this PS5. Got to, T. All right. So reduce specialist token drop rate. We've enjoyed the engagement players have been having with the weapon trade station and the specialist token reward, but felt it was slightly on the high side, so have made a reduction. The station will now look for empty space to drop your rewards. We found it a bit annoying to pick up loot after you traded your weapon, so we've polished this moment. The new system will now always look for an empty space when dropping your rewards. Later this season. Footstep audio improvements! Let's go! Footstep audio improvements. We are looking to bring in additional audio improvements to Footsteps during the season as a priority. Slide camera lock improvement. We have heard from our community that the camera lock that can occasionally happen while sliding down a vertical descent can be frustrating and lead to negative outcome in a combat encounter. We are pleased to announce that this will be addressed soon. Wow. So now we're gonna be able to look around on the zip lines and shit. Dope. I wonder what nerf and buffs they're gonna do. I think they announced it in here. UI UX buy stations no longer require confirmation when making a purchase. Also, you just buy it. Dope. That's dope. You get to just buy shit now. So when you go to click on something, ain't no, are you sure? Buy that shit. Let's go. The confirmation box when making a buy station purchase had good intentions, but we feel that the muscle memory had become so ingrained in players to double tap twice in succession. This was causing unnecessary friction in a potentially hostile combat situation versus the unlikelihood of mistakes being made. We plan to make additional refinements to the buy station experience during the season. Bug fixes. Fixed an issue causing incorrect ping positioning when used on the attack map near redeploy balloons. Fixed an issue that caused players to get stuck in AA turrets if they interacted with it at the same time it was destroyed. Fixed an issue that prevented carryable gasoline from being picked up while dead silence is active. Fixed an issue that allowed players to glitch carry carryable gasoline up ladders. Fixed an issue that was preventing skyhook balloons from receiving damage from certain explosive and thermite-based sources. Fixed an issue that allowed players to have unlimited gas immunity when entering the area of effect of a PDS as it ends. Who is that, Greg? What up, bro? Bro, how the fuck do you get in here? How many keys do you have, cuz? Fixed an issue that caused vehicles to receive less damage than intended. Fixed an issue that caused players to be kicked back to the main menu when attempting to preview Vanguard charms. Fixed an issue that caused buy station UI selections to reset. Golly, so many things fixed. Great updates, like shame about the length of time it takes to download. Can't lie, I'm excited to play. Me too. Yeah, that PDS glitch didn't happen to me a couple times. Soundwave raid. Courtney Gilmore coming through with the love. Jasmine coming through with the love. Jeremiah coming through with the love. Soundwave always coming through with the raid, and he always chooses me. Yo, major shout out to Soundwave. Let me get a hashtag Soundwave in the chat, man. What kind of snacks you got back there? Y'all hear snacks. Let me get a hashtag Soundwave King. Welcome, Raiders, in the chat. We're just going over the patch notes right now on Call of Duty's update. We're just going over the patch notes. We're just going over the Call of Duty patch notes right now. My guy, I hope you have a great day. I appreciate you, Soundwave. Appreciate you. Welcome, Raiders. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I said my guy twice like a fucking loser. And I always say that. I do it all the time, too. It's habit. Okay, so fixed an issue. Fixed an issue that caused the Armor Greer 43 to have the same code name as another weapon. Fixed an issue that caused helicopters flying near Capitol to be pulled towards the ground. Fixed an issue that caused the Fiener Unchained finisher not to be available in the finishing moves. Fixed an issue that caused blueprint-specific attachments for the Purgatory Lost blueprint not to be available. Fixed, oh my God, too many things to name. New unlock challenge missions. We got a KGM40 Vanguard. Earn 3 double kill medals with an AR in a single match. So we got a new KGM40 and a new Whitley. Destroy 3 kill streaks with an LMG in a single match 15 times. Weapon adjustments. Assault rifle Alpha Vanguard. Damage. So I don't know what guns these are. I wish I knew what guns these are. 43 gigabytes saying 3 hours. Am not that patient, bro. And waiting like 3 minutes done download. Facts. Gun nerf and buffs. Have a killer stream though, bud. I gotta dip and hang with old Soundwave Queen for her birthday. Turn her up. Happy birthday, Jasmine. Hope everything is good. They got a gun like the DMR with crazy fire rate, man. They always giving broken shit. Okay, so they got nerfs on the assault rifle Alpha Vanguard. So the 30 Russian short 45 round mag damage is decreased to 10% down from 20. Horizontal recoil control penalty decreased to negative 23% from negative 25%. Vertical 200 stars from my Charver, man. Appreciate you, my boy. No worries, Jasmine. I hope you have a blessed and amazing rest of your birthday. I really do. I hope you and the Soundwave King enjoy y'all's day together, most definitely. The assault rifle Bravo Vanguard has a considerable close to mid-range potential. However, as fast-firing burst weapon, it would often burn through its magazine capacity rather quickly, leaving the wielder outgunned in longer distance or, man, I don't know what guns these are. So the Volkswagen got a bullet velocity penalty removed, damage range penalty removed. So the Volkswagen got a buff. The Vargo got a buff. So the Volkswagen got a buff. The Vargo got a buff. The XM4 got a nerf. Minimum damage decreased to 26 from 27. Maximum damage range increased to 880 from 850. Oh, the XM4 got a buff. The XM4 got a buff. The Vargo got a buff. And the Volkswagen got a buff. Handguns, top break got a buff. And handgun Charlie head damage multiplier decrease. So I think the Diamatti got a decrease. Has been truly dominant secondary weapon due to its substantial headshot multiplier. Handgun Charlie Vanguard was able to achieve primary weapon TTKs. I don't know which one it is. Light machine guns. Charlie Vanguard got a decrease. So I think the Brin got a nerf. The Whitley got a buff. The adaptation of 150 health, snipe both, resulted in a huge boon to the sniper category. The following weapons will one shot to the head only while inside of their max damage range. Marksman rifle, Charlie. Damn, so the SPR got a nerf. The Pelleton got a nerf. The Swiss got a nerf. The Type 99 is getting a nerf. And the Car 98 is getting a nerf. And the Modern Warfare Car 98 is getting a nerf. So only in range will you get a one-shot kill. The Volk and Vargo finna be meta. Yeah, they are, bro. Let me get a Benny in the building. Hashtag Benny in the building. So the following weapons do not have one-shot potential to the head. The Rytech doesn't. Sniper Rifle Alpha doesn't. And Sniper Rifle Charlie doesn't. That's crazy. This is a lot to read, y'all. I'm not finna go through all of this shit. It's just a lot to read. So now the Mercury silencer got a buff. MX silencer now decreases sprint to fire speed by 2%. Now increases damage range by 10%. So now we get more damage range with the MX silencer. Okay, they got a lot of shit. Now I see why it's taking forever. Now I see why this fucking update is so big. I'm at 62%, so I'll be updated super soon. And then we'll get right back to it. Them snipes is done. Which one got a buff, though? None of them got buffed. All of them got nerfed. Break that weed down, Greg. Yeah, all of them got nerfed. None of them got buffed. J God need to hurry up and make a YouTube video. Let me see if he did, matter of fact. He goes through this shit better than me.
Welcome back to the channel today.
18-minute video. By the time this video is done, we should be able, the update should be done. Let's watch J God's update, his explanation of the updates.
Season 3 patch notes will definitely change the meta, and that's what we'll go ahead and talk about. Obviously, we've covered some of the different changes that are already coming, whether it's the different playlist. Obviously, this week we'll pretty much have all the modes you want, except for probably Plunder, and then that'll come out later in the season. Then
He said 3 hours left. Oh my gosh.
Which is going to involve Godzilla versus Kong, and that will be the week of May 11th. So I'm sure we'll get more information as it gets closer. We won't focus as much time on that. With the new season, we get a brand new battle pass with the new tier 100 skin. If you really like skins, obviously play the game out. You should be able to get to the tier 100. They don't have the same issues they had last season where it felt like it was bugged the entire season. So that'll come out May 11th. Like I said, we'll go ahead and continue on. There's also going to be a Caldera Iron Trials mode. We had an opportunity to talk with the devs a little bit before this update, so we were able to get a little bit more information. They said that this is probably one of the most requested modes that hasn't been in the rotation in a little while that they're bringing back. So for Rebirth Resurgence, this was a huge change that has been brought up quite a while because it's so broken. Players no longer spawn with Handgun Charlie for Black Ops Cold War, which is the Diamatti, which is kind of like a loadout gun right off the bat, which is kind of a little bit imbalanced, especially if somebody could just come back, land, and instantly deleted. Obviously, we got the new parts of the map. We're going to have new hold gulag, which kind of looks like the interior of a ship. And then we also have the dig site, which we've kind of seen some images of that. We've seen Skybox, which will be another part of the map. And then we also have the Dark Storm approaches. And then there's these little obelisks around the map. Peak, new constructs, supply boxes. Damn, I thought this was going to come later. But yeah, we're going to have a new looking peak. Runway has a little bit more features, a little bit differences. We got Lagoon, which you can see the statue thing here. The private matches, they've added stuff, but they've also added a huge quality of life change. There's a lot of quality of life changes that aren't in these notes that will come in the mid-season update. There's a bunch in here, but there's more going to be in the mid-season update that'll fix a lot of the issues. I even talked to them. I specifically asked, I
got 7 minutes
a lot
left.
of people are upset that the reticles are disappearing. There's graphical issues. And
I was hoping
they
for a Cali
are
stick buff.
actively
Me
working
too.
on this, and one of the biggest problems is it's not like something that all users are experiencing. So there's something that's triggering it, but it's very hard to replicate the problem. But they are actively working on different things to help improve the console user experience. But that's just a side note. But right here, XP tokens accessibility can now be activated from within the game menu. And they gave a specific example where they said, hey, a lot of times, hey, maybe all your buddies pop the double XP token because you're trying to level up a new weapon. You guys load in. You're like, oh, damn, I forgot to do mine. Then you back out. And then you got to do it while you're wasting your teammates' tokens. This just makes it a little bit easier in case you forget. So huge quality of life change that not really anyone was necessarily begging for, but it is one that you could say, hey, yeah, that's nice to have, right? So new feature, there's a sabotage contract. Players will be given a vehicle target somewhere on the map. Destruction of the target will be rewarded with an armored truck via plane.
Makes me feel so better.
And this will just mark a random vehicle. But they said that, like, for example, if somebody has done the sabotage contract, they'll get an armored truck. And then now if somebody else does a sabotage contract, it can actually label that armored truck, which can create some different dynamic gameplay if you got to go ahead and kind of chase someone down to get that kill. So I'll see how those kind of play out in live gameplay. But it is interesting. High value target or high value loot zones. And this is something similar. If you played Apex, I would imagine there's kind of like a hot drop area. These zones are represented on the TAC map and they're random. They kind of change depending on each time you spawn in. It won't always be the same location with a dollar sign on them. These zones will be complemented by Rebirth supply boxes that provide reoccurring loot opportunities. So let's say you land here, there's tons of loot, and then you leave and then you die, you can come back there and all those boxes will be restocked. Obviously, there's somebody that can just kind of camp that area and rotate and watch for people to regain. So that could be another opportunity. Again, you have to kind of see how this plays out. But this is an interesting opportunity where you can guarantee almost that there will be a loot pool that continues to restock, and it allows for more opportunities to get back into the game if everything's looted. General adjustments, gas mask
I
will
don't
no
know
longer
which one
interrupt
call it.
falling
He
players,
likes OG tasting, I see.
thus allowing them to still be able to pull their parachute when falling to preserve their life. Won't play animation when the player is ADS or affected by gas of nebula rounds. So that was kind of another issue. Like if you want to use nebula rounds, you couldn't really use them on an SMG because you would kind of screw yourself. Obviously, if you have a gas mask on, you're mid gunfight, you shoot the person, you walk near them, the smoke is giving you, and you're like, okay, I lost the gunfight. So so it's going to remove some of those annoyances. And that's really what they talked a lot about, was that they just want to make the user experience, like, even if something necessarily makes sense, it doesn't work if it's annoying, right? So like obviously the mechanic has to go on, or else, you know, you'd be affected by the gas, but it makes more sense to not have the user experience
shit's
feel
dope.
like they're getting screwed by using.
He said, I was
mechanics.
hoping
They
for a
should be rewarding
download
fun,
time buff.
those types of things. Most
200
wanted
more for my
contracts
boy,
has also been adjusted.
Benny
So the timer
Bauer.
reduced,
Let me get a hashtag Benny in the chat.
by doing certain actions. So if you eliminate players, you can actually bring that number down, versus before you just had that full 3-minute timer or whatever. Opening boxes will reduce it by 5 seconds. Very similar to what we're seeing with respawning your teammates back on Rebirth. So you can actually just go around, loot, and then that number will just slowly decline. So maybe you pair one of the most wanteds with that new area, and then you can kind of just get, all right, cool, we opened 20 chests. We're going to knock that down by 100 seconds or something like that. So it wants to promote, you know, maybe if you want to play a little more passive or aggressive, because before you kind of just jumped in a vehicle and that was it. Players can no longer use the TAC map to ping an enemy most wanted target, because before that's kind of was the meta. If somebody had one, you ping it and then you could literally live watch them and it would just stay live ping. So they've removed that part, and it was just unfair. And then the refresh rate has been 83%. So instead of like 8 seconds in between or 5 seconds in between, it'll be less than that. So it'll be kind of a hybrid between what it was before and like just pinging them. So you kind of have that balance. Bounty contract, speed increase to TAC map refresh rate. So you'll be able to see that update a little bit more in quote unquote real time. I think the timer before was like 10 seconds the last time we tested it, if I recall off the top of my mind. If I recall off the top of my head. So that will be a little bit faster. So you'll get a better idea of where the bounty is, almost in real time, but kind of like in between. Deployable buy stations. When a player pings a deployable buy station, there will now be dedicated audio narration to better inform squad mates on the other player's intentions. Hey, I'm on the buy station or whatever. It'll be call outs for each of them. Redeploy positioning improvements. Players who redeploy via gulag victory or are brought back will now spawn in close proximity to their squads or loadout. There was certain instances where you spawn halfway across the map if you won your gulag and you're like, oh, what the heck? I can't even get to my loadout. They've put some things in logic in the game, so you'll be able to land closer to your teammates a little bit faster. Caldera adjustments. Loot that spawns across Caldera has been adjusted. They've added perks, so now there's lootable perks. And these are pretty much all the perks that don't really get used regularly or quite as often as the quote-unquote meta. Cold-blooded, EOD, overkill. Obviously, overkill wouldn't matter in this case.
Want to know how to create awesome videos? Check out motionarray.com. You can do it too. Titles, easy, intros.
Case and AMP. Those are like a few that aren't there. But so you could just walk around. You already got your loadout. You don't have your loadout.
I wonder what new sniping
you walk
they're
up to
gonna add,
battle hardened. As long as you don't have battle hardened equipped, you can grab another battle hardened, and then you'll have battle hardened. So you can have, if you get lucky, because this is kind of a little bit rarer loot, you might end up with like 7 to 10 perks, almost like you're running specialist. But if you die, it's not like they drop out. You come back and you can get them. That's it. It's gone. So obviously you got to be a little bit more careful with your life, but these things can definitely help you out. Spawn protection improvements for Rebirth. Remove that damage reduction scaling system that was based on ground distance. System is disabled if a player is near the ground or an opponent. So this is actually really good change, because a lot of times people could land on you and they could damage you, but you couldn't reciprocate that damage. So this will be a little bit of a different one, where is they get close to you and they can do damage to you or actively do damage to you, you will be able to damage them. So it gets rid of some of those annoying instances where you can literally land on someone, decimate them while they're shooting you.
He said,
and
"Shit,
it's
I
just
can't
not
hear
even fair because of video
neither.
damage.
My
Players who
daughter's
have the shield
watching
icon will
Elmo. I
only
can't
take a
play
flat
till my lady get
25%
off.
damage received.
Sheesh.
Okay, so you can still shoot people. 25% is not a huge thing, so you will have that. Spawn protection will no longer reduce gas circle
He
damage.
said, "I'm
I
down
didn't even know
south
it did
in
that.
Kent."
Weapon trade station adjustment, reduced specialist token drop rate. I didn't feel like it was pretty high, but I think people kind of weren't in the habit of using them. We enjoyed the engagement players been having weapon trade stations, specialist token reward, but fell slightly high side so they made a reduction. Stations will now look for empty space to drop your rewards. Because sometimes there'd be like loot all over and the cluster would just make it hard to grab what you wanted. So I think this just makes it a little bit quality of life again. Later this season, Footstep audio improvements. We're looking to bring in audio improvements to Footsteps during the season as a priority. So it's a main focus. And slide camera lock improvement. We have heard the community. And this is something they said they fixed in the past. It sounds like they've actually got a good grasp on fixing this, so they'll be able to do this. And this is when you slide near a decline, whether it's near stairs, and then you cannot move your aim down, and it just locks. Then there's some UI. Buy stations no longer require confirmation. And this is one that they said that they really just noticed that players would just go, and then they would just double spam, so that we're not actually confirming it. So now you'll be able to tab over to where you want to grab, and you just press it, and it'll automatically. Obviously, you'll have to learn not to double tap, but not that it's going to hurt you. So you will be able to go in there, buy, and that's where the only time it'll probably impact you, because you don't need to confirm teammate buybacks. You just hover over it, buy, and then you could tab over and buy. You don't have to confirm the purchase. So there's that. And that's primarily a controller thing. Then there's a ton of bug fixes. If you want to check out all those, there's so many different bug fixes. And a lot of known issues that they're working on with their Trello board. And
whatever you don't actively play, take it off your game.
You get the new weapons, obviously at tier 15, tier 31 in the battle pass. If you want to do challenges to unlock the old ones, you can. And then we end up over here. So this is the STG. This is Assault Rifle Alpha. This essentially got a buff. If you go through these, it's essentially a buff. We'll kind of see if that actually matters and people start using it more often, because there are things that just kind of overshadowed it. We had the Assault Rifle Bravo for Vanguard. And this is the Etra Burst. So they kind of up the ammo capacity. I don't know if that was necessarily the issue, but we'll kind of see how those things play out. This ends up being a buff, I guess, because they just increased the ammo. But I don't know if that's necessarily the problem. I don't really think people are going,
DJ got no more than I do,
because the ammo. But we'll see if this is enough to kind of shift it up, shake it up. The Volkstrom Gewehr, it actually got a buff as well. So for the bullet velocity penalties, which are kind of huge, that kind of limit your ability to use this at medium to long range, were improved. The damage range penalties removed, and that goes across the board. So relatively easy there. Bullet velocity increased for that attachment. This particular attachment now increases the bullet velocity and range. So all around, you just got a good buff for that. Will that make it meta? Who knows? A lot of times you don't know until you get into a gunfight and it comes to that one-on-one and you lose it. And you're like, I should have won it. That's probably not the gun, is not the meta. We got the Vargo, also received a nerf. It's going to be a little bit harder to control. This is one that I covered in my meta video. So it obviously, it was accurate that it was a little bit too strong. And they've made some minor adjustments for most of these. So it should be slightly harder to use. And they didn't really adjust the damage values in this, so it'll still hit pretty decent. And it's fairly balanced. It'll just be a little bit harder to hit your shots at range. But we won't know until we get in game and feel it, right? And then we have the XM4, which also received a nerf. They lowered the damage here, which also impacts the chest, neck, head, whatever. You know what I mean? Like all the damage values are affected by impacting the minimum damage, which is the long range damage. The close range damage is unaffected. I think if they affected the close range, it would kind of make it hard to use up close, but now it's kind of there. And then we got a negligible difference in terms of range. Usually you're not fighting where this impacts. I don't even know why they impacted it. We got top break, max damage increase. They minor buff here, mid damage decent, and then min. And this will really impact how weapon attachments stack. So I don't know why they want people to use the top break, but it is what it is. And so Handgun Charlie, which is Diamati, headshot multiplier decreased to 1.9, and this is what it allowed for the broken TTKs. So people may have to consider switching if they use this as a secondary, depending on how big this difference is. And the amp might be like one of the better go-tos as a medium short range like secondary. Light machine gun Charlie got a nerf. This is the Bren. It got nerfed in multiple ways. It's gonna be harder to use. It does less damage, and tight grip doesn't really help as much. So it's just gonna be one of those guns that probably goes mostly unused now, and they're kind of just phasing it out. And maybe another LMG will step into the fold. Whitley, min damage increase. So this could be a good thing because it is relatively easy to use. It really just depends on how this impacts the shots to kill. In both of the modes, which I think gradually they'll bring the full health of Caldera over to Rebirth, but we'll figure that part out. And then we have the huge sniper change, right? This is significantly large, and I'll kind of give you like a quick snapshot of what it actually means. Based off estimates, based off the changes. So if we go through here, there's going to be a lot of changes.
The
so
Kimbo top break was
Modern
broken
Warfare,
for sure.
NW3, that's like a Car 98K. So I've gone through and I've already looked at these. I've added up the different values and kind of got a rough estimate of what that would look like for both Rebirth and Caldera. There might be some exceptions as we get a little bit deeper into it, but I want to give you kind of just a snapshot because that's just way too much information to absorb. So we'll go through that as soon as I get through this last couple lines about the SMG. So Armaguera, it kind of got like a buff nerf because now it does a little bit less fire rate, but it does slightly more damage with this barrel and then or this ammo type. And then the bullet velocity penalty decreased to 10% down from 12%, which that'll just make it feel like it has more consistent like bullet registration. And then we got visual recoil decreased on the Type 100, and then the damage multiplier decreased to 6.5 down from 14. Yeah, so that ends up being more of a nerf. And then we have the Owen gun, which received multiple nerfs. We got neck shot, head and neck shot, and then the fire rate is slightly slower on the rapid barrel, which has been pretty popular. The short barrel in the SMG Charlie, which is the MP40, also got decreased, so that one maybe come in line. And a lot of these nerfs are just really going to make it so that the other guns that you probably want to use would have fun using and have variety in the SMG category weren't usable because these were too good, and now it kind of balances out. So you can try the Bison, which isn't overpowered but good.
Yeah,
like, there's a lot of more variety.
He said, well, I'm only using the HDR, I guess, because all the other ones,
some of those.
ADS
and
too
when
slow.
Grant lower limb damage multiplier increased from 0.8 from 0.7 up to 0.8. And then the attachments, they've actually removed the bullet velocity penalty from the subsonic round. So this could be a good option if you feel like you get good bullet registration. And if you feel like you're not getting good bullet registration, then you can always go with the
KG in the building. What up, KG?
So it kind of ends up being one of those trade-offs. It could come down to gun by gun. Whether or not you feel like you're getting enough bullet registration, because this will kind of just keep you off the minimap and act as a suppressor, which we really haven't had in one of the recent metas. And we'll see. I
appreciate you for the like, KG.
If people actually swap it up and have good choices to choose from. Muzzles, a mercury silencer, damage range penalty removed, so you're not going to get knocked for that. And then the MX silencer decreased sprint to fire speed by 2% and now increases damage range, so you get a slight difference between those. So here's kind of a rough estimate of what I was able to pull from those quote-unquote patch notes, and it gives you kind of an idea of what these are. So these little ticks are just the distance in meters. Car 98 will have like a 50-ish meter range. We got the SPR, which is about 45. And those are still pretty decent ranges. You're just not going to be able to go up to infinity. In terms of like Rebirth, probably the most popular one will probably now be the Pellington because it gives you 70 meters, which will take care of the vast majority of your gunfights. Obviously, you could still like get into engagements pretty far, but on Caldera, I think most people will be rocking one of these. I think the most comfortable for old, like clean optics, it shoots straight, is the HDR. But the ZRG offers a little bit better ADS speeds. The bullet velocity is just as good. And it has a clean optic.
So now the HDR, the AX50, the ZRG, the 3-line, and the Garinko.
A lot of people could go to the AX50.
All could shoot you one shot.
Bullet drop out of the list. And then the 3-line, I don't think anyone's really given much time of day. So that could be a front runner. And then that's kind of how that would work for either Caldera. And this is the number of headshots, not total shots, just headshots in general. So if you hit a Modern Warfare Car 98, you're going to get one headshot within about 53 meters. And then above that, it will be 2 headshots to down a player. And that'll go for both Rebirth and Caldera.
Damn.
Obviously, there's a lot of people that kind of thought that. And there's a lot of good patch notes there.
But the HDR knock your ass with one.
I am excited for some
no matter that motherfucker got unlimited. That HDR got unlimited range
to fix some of the issues that I think some console players are struggling with still. Appreciate all the support. Thank you for watching as always. Have a great day.
GG's on that. GG's on that. So all them big ass sniper rifles with the slower ADS are gonna be the only ones to damn, that's so whack. I'm sick. Yeah, bro. It's about time, man. These guns been running these guns that we talk about that are finally getting put in the grave. These guns have been running Call of Duty for Lord knows how long, man. You know what I'm saying? Lord knows how long the Car 98 been running this shit. Lord knows how long, bro. It's about time something else takes over. You know what I'm saying? A different style of gameplay is gonna come into play. Cause you ain't running around with no big ass HDR. Now with them other snipers, they ain't say nothing about the M13, J Nasty. Man, this scanning the game files take longer than anything. Golly. We only had 30% on the scan in the game files. I'm excited though. They've all had their time. They've all had their time, man. There comes a space and a time where things have to come to an end. They just have to. You know, it is what it is. Yeah, it's looking like FIFA for me. Warzone later. Yeah, man. As long as this shit's taking. This shit's taking up my time, man. But I'm excited. The battle pass is already out, so I'm super excited for that. Super excited for that. Y'all know I'm finna buy the battle pass. You know what I'm saying? I'm super excited for that. I'm super excited for a lot of the shit that they're fixing. So basically, they finally fixed where, you know how you run up to the stairs? Casey with the love on the stream as well. Appreciate you, bro. You know I used to run up to the stairs and slide, right? And you won't be able to look down. Like, you won't be able to control your gun until like a certain period. I guess they're working on actively fixing that. So we're going to see. I used to hate that shit, like sliding up to a staircase or something and not be able to look down. That shit used to hurt me. Drive man's insane. We have 43%, y'all. So now we got everything broken down to us by J God. I broke it down to y'all. He broke it down to y'all in more detail than I broke it down to y'all because he knows what he's talking about and shit. I'm glad we got that out the way. I'm glad we got the game loaded. Now we're just waiting on, we're halfway there, 50%. We're just waiting on these files to scan. And then we're in the money. We're in the money. We're in the money. Hey, we're in the money. Busting at 6%. Hey, turn my boy up. He busting in at 6%. Going for 10. Going for a strong 10%. Benny's going for a strong 10%, y'all. Don't count him out. He's still in a fight. He's still in a fight, ladies and gentlemen. Don't count him out. Don't count my boy Benny the Bauer Charva. My DSL is faster than yours. I'm on 9%. Oh, shit. We got Adam coming in hot on 9%. 9%. His dial-up is dialing up a little bit faster. The Charva's down a whole 3%. We are officially at 50%, y'all. The countdown has commenced. Then we get to look through the battle pass and all of that shit, man. Get back to the game. I should have stayed playing. I should have backed out and did this shit later. Because I want to play the game. It's time to play the game. Rock on. Said, fuck your DLS, man. My boy Benny. Man, this shit needs to hurry the fuck up. Please and thank you. They got us fucked up, guys. Fucked up, guys. Fucked up, guys. Oh, mamas, cuz they got us fucked up, cuz. Oh, folks, cuz. Hey, it's my shit. It's my shit. It's my shit. Hey, hey, hey.
Shut the fuck up, please. I need some silence. Hard to think clearly with these distractions. Trying to mix highs and lows, looking for balance. All these things going on, that's just a challenge. Way too much, way too much. I got way too much, way too much going on. Way too much, I got way too much going on. Blabbering about such and such, talking shit about so and so. Though we fam don't give no fuck. Why we do it, no one knows. Cause truth is when they pull up, we show love, that's how it goes. Here come Uncle Crackhead ass. Still I love him so guilty, I can't even lie. But sometimes it stress me out. Why can't we be positive when things come flying out our mouth? Words that build not make us frown. This shit gotta turn around. Way too much, it weighs me down. Give me space and a whole damn pound. I'ma need some loud smoke just to ease my mind. Shit gets hard for me to focus from time to time. I've been searching for serenity, it's hard to find. My fan blowing up my line, I had to hit decline. Shut the fuck up, please, I need some silence. Hard to think clearly with these distractions. Trying to mix highs and lows, looking for balance. All these things going on, that's just a challenge. Way too much, I got way too much going on. Way too much, I got way too much. I got women on my dick who want me to hit.
Who's that dope artist?
I got a few of them in love with me that say I ain't shit. Hate that they blow up my phone when I'm with my other chick. Shit, I guess it's all my fault. I man up and take the blame. Just stay with what's her name and remain monogamous. But that shit's monotonous. Guess that's what my problem is. I'm bored when it stays the same, but it's stressful to play these games. Wanna settle, but I'm afraid might get my heart broke again. So please give a nigga head and a piece of mind. After that, you could leave, I'ma need some time. Just to get my brain a break, don't need you in my face. Talking shit that I ain't even trying to hear you say. Shut the fuck up, please, I need some silence. Hard to think clearly with these distractions. Hey, trying to mix highs and lows, looking for balance. All these things going on, that's just a challenge. Way too much, way too much. I got way too much, way too much, way too much going on. Way too much, I got way too much, way too much going on.
Nope, but I'm about to drop it. I'm about to drop it as a single. Cause remember I dropped the video. I never dropped the single though. I'm gonna drop the single. Benny Bauer in the building with the 200. Let me get a hashtag Benny, man. Let me get a hashtag Benny in the chat. I'm dropping this though, Treese. I'm dropping Too Much as a single. I dropped the video. I never dropped the song. But I'm gonna drop the song. I might drop the song this month. No, I might drop the song beginning of the next month for sure. Hey.
Fast forward to the year.
This and more of your tracks are on my playlist. Yes, sir.
I'm your captain,
Nico Deshawn, by the way. Buckle up and prepare for the journey.
I wish I could take off and fly. Lord knows I would. Load up the spaceship and drive. I bring the whole hood so they too can see what it's like to feel this good. We'll have such a wonderful time.
I got you, T.
You won't
100% got
you. Buckle up, prepare for the ride. Never been this high in your life. Bucket seats with the recline. Marvin Gaye just to set the vibes. There's weed too if you get high. Just don't burn the seats inside my ride. And everything'll be just fine. When I put my spaceship in drive, I wanna fly. I wanna see what it's like to go past the stars in the night. I have buck seats for the trip. It's total my dash. Wood grain without grill. War speed when I smash. Custom made sound system, 415s on blast. Gotta have some rims on that bitch, cause niggas love to be flashy. I wish I could take off and fly. I wish I could take off and fly. I wish I could take off and fly. I'll bring the whole hood with me. I wish I could take off and fly. I wish I could take off and fly. I wish I could take off and fly. Shit, I'll bring the whole hood with me. Take off and fly in the night. I wish I working every damn day just to get by. Make no mistake, I take days off just to get my mind right. Cause my time's tight, that's why I really need to check. But it takes time, so I meditate. But in the meantime, I'm flying past the bullshit. Everybody knows it, like cut the check for bills. Full split, full split, full split. Look at my spaceship go. Making all these spaceship go. I will. When I put my spaceship in drive, I wanna fly. I wanna see what it's like to go past the stars in the night. I have bucket seats for the trip. Digital on my dash. Wood grain without grill. War green without splash. Custom made sound system, 415s on blast. I gotta throw some rims on that bitch, cause niggas love to be flashy. I wish I could take off and fly. I wish I could take off and fly. I wish I could take off and fly. I bring the whole hood with me. I wish I could take off and fly. I wish I could take off and fly. I wish I could take off and fly. Hey, and I'll bring the whole hood with me.
Nate vibe, man. Yes, sir. You know, I gotta add them harmonies in there, baby. Gotta add them harmonies. He said, let me promo this on my stream. I need some fly streaming music. The moment I get this shit up for y'all, you guys are free to use this music. Free to use it. Until then, it's in the vault. You can't get the shit that I'm playing, y'all can't get this until you get it. From the horse's mouth, y'all's hearing it here. But y'all's hearing me tell you, until then, my friend. You will not get this, my friend. Fuck. P Nasty in the building. What's the deal, P? What's popping with you, my G? What's good, gifted family? Hey. Don't hit my line when I'm popping. Do not hit my line when I'm popping. What's good, bro? Flows, bro. Like the material, Charver. Appreciate you. Let me get a hashtag Benny in the chat for that 200-star donation. Fucking with the flows. Appreciate you, Brody. Why hasn't my game updated? Why is it still showing in the season 2? Do I got a new battle pass? So I did that entire update for there not to be an update. I don't think my shit updated. That's what I'm thinking. He said, hey, you hear about Roman Jarrett? Yeah, that ain't something we talk about here, though. You feel me? I mean, you 5 me. That ain't something we talk about here, though. You know what I'm saying? We don't, that's some brother shit, man. We gonna keep that between the brothers, you know what I'm saying? On my, you know how Boot Gang used to say, you know what I'm saying? Whole lot of gang shit, you know what I'm saying? Boot Gang, whole lot of gang shit, you know what I'm saying? That boy used to be high out his motherfucking mind. You know what I'm saying? Whole lot of gang shit, cuz. Yeah, we ain't gonna talk about that gang shit though. P Nasty. That's just a whole lot of gang shit, man. You know what I'm saying? It happens. It happens. We're brothers. We're happy and we're singing and we're colored. Give me a high five. He said, I just wanted to see you know we brothers. I was just cracking up. Yeah, it's funny. I was finna say, how did Mikey have the battle pass already and I ain't got the battle pass? It's because I still got 18 fucking gigabytes remaining. What did this shit just download? In all of that time, it stopped downloading in all of that time. Now we're still sitting at 18 gigabytes. What the fuck did the game just download? On 5-5 55th Street, you feel me? I mean, you 5 me. What people have to understand is that man is actually slow. Not a joke. He's like a couple notches above 50 Tyson. Cuz, no. If you really listen to him and just watch him, you could just tell he's like a couple notches above 50 Tyson. For sure. Crip Mac is special. He said, oh, did you hear that whack 100 stuff about Big U and Nip? They about to get him out of here. He said, I'm from Chicago. You don't want to meet a motherfucker on 5-5 for real. That's funny as hell. Yeah, bro. Big U be talking too much. Way too much. Way too much. Way too much. He be talking way too much about the wrong shit. Bro, this shit just downloaded nothing. All that time we done spent scanning and scamming. He said we call that 55th Garfield. Laugh my ass off. Motherfuckers be getting jumped. Oh, that's fucked up. That's fucked up. You just walking up the block on 55th Garfield and get whooped. Just because you on the wrong block. Damn. He said 68th and Damon. You definitely don't need to be around. What definitely don't need to be around is this motherfucking bullshit that's called that this shit's on right now. Goddamn. Well, guess we play more music.
Baby, I'm trying to tell you I'm about to be on.
I know plenty of dudes like you. Got no damn money. Trying to do this rap shit. Like, I'm over here wasting my time when I could be with somebody who actually got bread. Like, they can get your bread up. Worry about that. If you ain't got no money, there's no us. Period.
Why you wanna hold me to a standard that you don't even meet yourself? Asking me to help with bills and pay for meals and you don't even treat yourself. Calling me cheap as hell cause I ain't got shit. But yeah, what I look like tricking on a chicken that's available for like any nigga that's spending gold digging. She bust it open on Instagram, thirst trapping on my timeline. But when I slide in her DM, that girl pays no mind. She wants a Birkin bag with them heels and a man that pays all her bills. That mean she wanna know how it feels just to lay up and have rich sex. Do shit she never did that. Living large in foreign cars, that's a long way from my parents' steps. It's apparent that I'm not that nigga yet, but I'd much rather be broke than in debt from a gold digging bitch. 100 nigga, gold digger, off of the love of the bread. 100K on Instagram, everyone comes up ahead. She don't want nothing to do with a regular nigga, want money instead. She wanna ball a nigga with like 7 figures just to brag to her friends. Gold digger, off of the love of the bread. 100K on Instagram, everyone pumps up ahead. She don't want nothing to do with a regular nigga, want money instead. She wanna ball a nigga with like 7 figures just to brag to her friends.
Nigga, you ain't shit. You ain't got no job. You don't take me nowhere. You ain't got no money. All you do is rap all day. You ain't gonna make it.
She want the keys to a Benz, yup, but don't wanna work for it though. She wanna live a life of a star, don't tell her how far she'll go. She want that Cardi B and that Offset, that's relationship goals. She like, fuck a nigga that ain't on yet, cause that's just how it goes. Yeah, shorty, I know you might have these other niggas fool chasing after you like you're on. And he might buy you food just to get you in the mood, then take you home. But he ain't tryna wipe it, he don't even like it, he just wanna bone. Then he leave you lonely. I know you want the lifestyle of them other girls that sacrifice their integrity just to fuck with a celebrity. But what glitters ain't gold, baby, yet you steadily gold digger, off of the love of the bread. 100K on Instagram, everyone comes up ahead. And she don't want nothing to do with a regular nigga, want money instead. She wanna ball a nigga with like 7 figures just to brag to her friends. Gold digger, off of the love of the bread. 100K on Instagram, everyone pumps up ahead.
She don't want nothing to do with a regular nigga, want money instead. And she want a ballin' nigga with like 7 figures just to brag to her friends. Gold digger. On 55th. On 55th. Where'd you get that? Damn, son, where'd you find this? That damn, son. Where'd you find this? Oh, you know, I only be spitting facts, Adam. That's all I do, baby. That's all we do is spit facts. Hey. Nico the show shit. Exclusive.
Fuck your man, ain't going home tonight, girl. We got plans. You need someone to take you places that you never been. I can do all this shit you wish your boyfriend would've did. What's it like? I'm a black man and you're a racist pig. Yeah, baby, do it like that. The kind of shit to fall in love with. Let me see you throw that ass back. Be my catcher while I pitch dig. Girl, when I send that ass back. Hey, you man, like, where you learn this? But fuck that nigga, girl, he ain't shit. I'm your pusher, your supply, baby. Keep the shit that you been high on lately. Other nigga got that Fred Astaire. Stepped on like something crazy. Keep it player, he ain't his peer. Shit he selling highly overrated. Don't believe everything you hear. You got better odds down in Vegas. Or take a risk over here. Fuck your man, he ain't shit. You compare, he ain't this. Call my phone, need a fix. I'll be there in time for it. Fuck your man, he ain't shit. You compare, he ain't this. Call my phone, need a fix. I'll be there in time for it. Girl, you give me them Rihanna vibes. Wild thoughts in a nigga mind. Idle hands when I grip and grab. Please excuse him on my Jamie Foxx. Pulled you cause I got to get the gab. You other nigga, he just talk a lot. If fucking you got that nigga mad, just tell him meet me in parking lot. Park on like parking spots. I put this dope in your life. This is the purest of highs. And I know that cheating is wrong, but you'll never know if you lie. Only reason that we get along, shit, cause I got the biggest supply. I will put your name in this song, but I never snitched in my life. First 48 high, kill it, pop it like grease. I'm the skillet. Don't just treat me like another nigga. Fuck me like it's going out of business. What? I'm Clyde, got you bustin' like Bonnie. Or Whitney, you fiending for Bobby. Or Belly, you Keisha, I'm Tommy. When I catch you, I'm catching a body. Word, little bitch. She said, okay, drop the EP. Let's go. Let's go. I'll be there in time for it. Fuck your man, he ain't shit. You compare, he ain't this. Call my phone, need a fix. I'll be there in time for it. Fuck your man, he ain't shit. You compare, he ain't this. Call my phone, need a fix. I'll be there in time for it. Hey.
Hey, exclusive shit from your boy Nico Deshawn. Say you got this, my boy. Biggest blessing, brother, for sure. Hey T, appreciate you on that. Much love, T. I got some heat, y'all. I got some shit. Heartfelt shit. Yes, sir. He said, I've got one joint left. I want it so bad. Yet I don't want it because then it's gone. You got this. You're strong, my brother. You're so strong.
There's a first time for everything. Shit, I've been broken for a long, long while, and this ain't on me heavily. I got talent, but they cramping on my style, trying to hold myself steady like.
Surely I'll make it in a while, but I'm caught up in this dirty life. Well, parents bury their own child, the fuck I'm supposed to maintain. When I lost homies cause they gangbang, or guilty by association.
Either way, it's the same thing. mean, you tell me what's a man to do when it's the life that I've grown accustomed to. I wanna cry, but shit, it's nothing new. I took strides, then I grew comfortable. Like nothing's gonna change, everything's been the same. My whole entire life, this is a song that it sang. My homie Smoke B shot himself in the brain. That was back in high school, shit, I still feel the pain. Rest in peace to Rich, R.I.P. to Trey. Wishing I could run in the munch on full of block today. But it's a punch in the gut, realizing that I can't. You can believe what you want, but everything stays the same. One life, two life, three life, four. It goes his life, my life, her life, yours. All the days, nights, months, years, they've been gone. And it ain't changed since, Lord, can I get a glimpse what life would have been if I didn't lose them? One life, two life, three life, four. It goes his life, my life, her life, yours. All the days, nights, months, years, they've been gone. And it ain't changed since, Lord, can I get a glimpse what life would have been if I didn't lose them? Back against the wall, pockets flat. Pistol in the drawer, grab the strap. Tuck it in my drawers, grab the mask. Before I ever starve, I have to ask the next man for it, I'ma take it, nigga. Fuck, I look like with nothing when me and bro hungry. The gas don't work, no cooking on the stove. Heat ain't on, so the crib is always cold. Fam ain't, so that we too grown. I'ma get it how I live, that's the way that I was shown, so fuck it. Out the door, end the discussion. Hey bro, chill, I'ma bring us back something. And I ain't getting caught till it's money in my plans. I won't stop lurking till there's money in our hands. Pray the Lord forgive us for the person that I am, but it is what it is, cause I am who I am. God knows that I ain't perfect, it's way beyond the surface. I've looked and I've been searching through life for my own purpose. I'm lost and I need finding. I'm on the verge of dying. Won't detour me from trying to see my brother smiling. Life, two life, three life, four. It goes his life, my life, her life, yours. All the days, nights, months, years, they've been gone. And it ain't changed since, Lord, can I get a glimpse what life would have been if I didn't lose them? One life, two life, three life, four. It goes his life, my life, her life, yours. All the days, nights, months, years, they've been gone. And it ain't changed since, Lord, can I get a glimpse what life would have been if I didn't lose them? Facts. Big facts. He said, all right, I'm going to get that joint burning. Fuck it. Yeah, that's one of them vibes you definitely burn a joint to for sure. Tyler in the building. Midnight Toker. Jeremy in the building. What's the deal, baby? Said, I fucking love the people I've met in here. Gifted for life. No cap. Let's go. That's what it's about, baby. About building a community of people you probably never thought you would link with, run into ever in your lifespan. You know what I'm saying? But we run into each other right here on this fucking platform. You know what I'm saying? Thank God I created it. Thank God we are able to come together and do our thing. You know what I'm saying? Much love. This shit still ain't loaded, y'all. Crazy, right? Fake. Enough said. Yes, sir.
I need to get some more space on my computer. I got too much shit on here. I gotta delete some of this shit. Gotta uninstall the games I don't play that much. Games that I can re-download, I'm gonna re-download when I want to play them, but I need to get them off my computer. Taking up space. Battlefield. Uninstall. Don't even remember the last time I played Battlefield. If I'm not playing Battlefield, then I could take all add-ons, bonuses, and files in the game installation directory will be removed. Are you sure you want to uninstall? Yeah, gotta go. It's all good. So that means Origin can get up out of here too. Time to clear house. Getting too cluttered. Got that up out of there. Get this up out of there. What else can we get up out of here that we don't need? How much space did that clear? Okay, that put me at 169 gigabytes. Freed me up for 169. Said almost 30%. Turn me up. Where you at, Benny? Where you at in that race, man? How close are you? Tim Westwood. Say, yo, you keep buffering. I should be good now. Y'all should be good now. Yes, we are finally almost updated, y'all. Sorry, y'all. I'm over here just cleaning my computer out real quick. What the fuck, bro? There's still 17 gigs remaining. Like, what is my? It's probably because I didn't have no room. That's why it's taking so long. Yeah, speed my computer up. That's probably why my shit been moving so cloggy. My fucking hard drive is damn near full. I'm cleaning out the recycling bin. The Windows update cleanup. Windows keeps copies of all installed updates from Windows Update. Direct X shader cache. Clean up files created by graphics system, which can speed up application load time and improve responsiveness. They will be regenerated as needed. There we go, y'all. We getting the computer back to where it's supposed to be. Speaking of that, let's make sure we don't have any updates on my armory crate. So you was 3 behind, now you're 5. Alright, everything's up to date on that. Cool. What about there gotta be a new one with this update. Yep, I knew it. But I can't download that. If I download that driver, it's gonna reset the computer, right? Yeah. Okay, that freed up 220. Now we got 220 gigs free. All right, what else we need to take off of here, man? Don't be making up lame excuses, Benny. Ha ha, he said 25%. God damn. Come on, Benny boy, where you at? I think it's because I'm playing FIFA at the same time. That might be what it is. Shit, I still got 14 gigs left. Get all this shit off my computer I don't need. I just hope my goofy ass ain't uninstalling shit that I need on this computer. Just over here uninstalling shit. Say, yeah, the new map hard. I only lasted to zone 3. My daughter's not going, G. But what I seen is nice. Peak looks so much better. Don't be making up lame excuses, Benny. It hurts, man. Feel like frisbeeing the shit out the window. The hub, too. Yo, some motherfucker caught watching porn in the House of Commons. Say a lot about our government. Funny as fuck. All right, we almost updated, y'all. Hopefully this helped with my frame drops, clearing up all this space. Punch her twice before you throw it out. Nico, your merch store post overseas? I'm not sure. It might. It definitely might. Cause it's through the stream. It's through the stream company that I use. And I'm sure streamers all over the world use this company. Yep, I got you. As soon as I find out, I got you. Jake in the building. What up, Jake? Appreciate you for the like on the stream, my boy. How you feeling today, Jake? I think I might have fucked up, y'all, and the stream might end. So I'm installing these drivers, and I think installing these drivers requires for the computer to restart. I don't know why I installed these drivers right now. Smoking that J, but my grinder is still full of kefir. Winning. Oh yeah, you can't beat it. So if I cut out, y'all, it's because I did the dummy and I installed my graphics drivers now instead of waiting until after I got off the stream to install them, because I don't need them. It helps, don't get me wrong, but I don't need them. So yeah, I think I fucked up, y'all, because I'm high off that shit. He said driver updates will mostly always restart your PC, dum-dum. Well, we got a little while till I get reset. So, in the chances of me being reset, I'll be back live.